Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, congratulations to the Phoenix Suns in the NBA. They beat the Clippers 4-2. And we're just gonna leave it at that. Congratulations for the Clippers for making it to the conference finals, first time in the history. Kawhi Leonard was down; it was hard to do. And as far as your boy Patrick Beverly goes, yeah, he freaked out at the end. But I don't even know. I haven't looked at too much of what's went on. He got kicked out of the game, but Patrick Beverly would have probably been. He wouldn't have been the MVP if Clippers would have won, but he would have been honorable mention for the defense he's played on Booker or whoever. And I pretty much know that what happened with Chris Paul was probably an accumulation of what's been going on. Chris Paul was just running around, flopping the whole damn series, kicking his feet out, getting calls, standing in front of people that are running, just all those things that I don't like about basketball right now, that the offensive player has all this power. Kyle Lowry does the same thing. They just run around and look for contact, right? And when the offensive player initiates contact, he is supposed to get a foul for that. And when you flop like that, you're supposed to get a technical foul. But it's not going to be sour grapes because you're still kind of happy for Chris Paul for getting over the hump. But all that, it's just, to me, it's cheating, right? That's why I can't watch James Harden play. So those are the kind of things that they have. The NBA has to get that together because these offensive players just running into people, just running around, literally just go and running into people. And I know you guys seen it. 3-point shots, can't nobody even come around nobody because they can just fall and get a call and get three free throws. It's really hard to watch. And then teams with these 3-point shots of Milwaukee Bucks are just playing stupid. They have Brook Lopez on their team and they sending them to the corner somewhere, and he has a mismatch every time. They won't let him score on a low block. It's hard to watch right now, this kind of NBA with all this 3-point shooting, but it's a reason for that. But still, congratulations for Phoenix because it's been a while since they've been in the NBA Finals. Now, to your boy heavyweight champion, a former heavyweight champion, WBC style, Deontay Wilder. 10 title defenses, been the man, knocking out everybody that he ever faced. Basically, even Tyson Fury was knocked out for a second, but he got up, right, and handled his business when he got up, right? But everybody's seen the canvas messing around with Deontay Wilder. Now their fight with Tyson Fury, the third fight, or it's going to happen July 24th. It should have happened last year, right? It should have happened in December or at the beginning of this year, January, but Tyson Fury was trying to get out of the damn fight. That's what happened. But he was forced to do so now. So now we have a fight. Personally, I'm going to stay with what I've been thinking the whole time. I don't think the fight's going to happen. I think Tyson Fury is going to pull out, right? That's what I think is going to happen. Because my reasoning is this. You don't try 9 months to not fight somebody and then just all of a sudden do it. It's a reason. And his father's in his ear telling him, hey, this is dangerous. And everybody knows damn Deontay Wilder's dangerous. Another thing I would think is that I liked Deontay Wilder's silence when it came to talking to the press. I told you that was going to happen. Anybody that has any sense, right, knows that after somebody does something like that to you, you either never talk to them again or it just takes a while for you to get warm to people that you've seen to what extent they'll go to do something bad to you. There's no way in the world that the whole media should have this damn narrative, and then I'm supposed to come back and talk to them like everything's cool. No, it's not cool, and it's going to never be cool. So they let them call Deontay Wilder's behavior bizarre for not talking. No, it's bizarre that no one wanted to check Tyson Fury's gloves or anything. If I would just say, hey, we think somebody's gloves are messed up, and the camera was turned off in their locker room, that's enough right there to check. But it's even more stuff than that. But think about it. The camera was turned off. Just stuff like that. Just little stuff. Then if you add more stuff, hey, he's done this with lesser fighters. Christian Hammer. He's done this with John McDermott. The exact same thing with John McDermott. His sparring partners are saying he's cheated. He's doped with cocaine. He's doped with Nadrolone. He has Martin Carefoot, a farmer, saying that he didn't give him wild boar. Really? Really? And we won't check that. So Deontay Wilder's the only one that's nuts. The only one that's saying Deontay Wilder should be checking his water is Evander Holyfield, and that's because it's happened to him. So it did with George Foreman. Things like that happen. This is normal. Tyson Fury wouldn't even take water at the press conference once he found out where it came from. Why would that be? So all of those things is people, just like January 6th, one of the worst terrorist acts in American history. But because it was a group of white people trying to get white supremacy, we're calling it tourism. And we're not looking at it for what it is. So this is what this is. This fight here between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury is just basically a race thing. right? Because at some point somebody would say, hey, look, the dude who didn't cheat, who's never been dope, and weighs 50 pounds less, we're going for him, period. And he happens to be American too. So why the hell wouldn't we be going for him? So that's why, whatever, when it comes to Deontay Wilder, I wish he wouldn't talk at all. Right? They don't deserve his presence. I'm going to keep saying it. They don't deserve anything from him. Don't ever talk to him. But, his new trainer, Maddox Scott, is letting the cat out the bag of what's going on. He's revealing that there might be some different tactics in this fight, which we know there probably will be. Right? First of all, we're checking everything. That's a different tactic. But what's going to happen in the ring, I think we should keep it on the low. But Deontay Wilder, this is social media now. So Deontay Wilder was lifting the other day, lifted 310 pounds. Tyson Fury said he's coming at 300 pounds. And everybody said, you know what? People said that's bizarre. That he lifted 310 pounds and put it on the internet. They calling that bizarre. I don't even know why. But, they basically, it doesn't matter. When Deontay Wilder doesn't talk, he's depressed. When he does talk, y'all was, dissect it and in a negative light. So therefore, he's the bad guy regardless. So embrace it, homeboy. Bottom line. But your boy Maddox Scott, he said something. Here's a quote from an article. It says, everything you think, everything they think you can't do, you can do it 10 times better than they think you can. That's what Scott says on video. They don't see you coming. That's what's going to be the beauty in this. Not only will you get it back, but you're going to do it in a way they never expect. Right? Let's stay special. Let's keep creating. Two-time heavyweight champ. Two-time heavyweight champ. That's just too much information. Because a lot of times, like I've seen, like people will call, when it comes to Deontay Wilder, you could just put a narrative out there. Right? It's just like Trump. Donald Trump. When he's in trouble, right, and he always does all these illegal things, he'll come out and say something overt racist. Right? Because that makes the people get hyped, his base, and then they forget that he's a damn criminal. And then they don't even care that he's a damn criminal because at least he's saying overt racist stuff open and we don't have to hide it anymore. That's the orgasm that's popping off there. That's why they love it. All this other stuff is not even important. The bottom line is we can be overt racist. Right? And that's what's going on. So when it comes to Deontay Wilder, it's just basically similar. People, you could just say something about Deontay Wilder. Hey, he's fighting bums. Right? Bums. Like Chris Arreola. Bum. Now, Dillian White wants to fight Chris Arreola in his fight coming to the States. Right? Chris Arreola gave Andy Ruiz a good fight. But Deontay Wilder fought him with one arm and jabbed him into submission, which should have been a hero's act if anyone else would have done that. Because you don't beat Chris Arreola with one arm. Ask Andy Ruiz. He can't do it. Ask Dillian White. He's trying to fight him right now. Right? So, but Deontay Wilder beat him with one damn arm and jabbed him in the submission. Deontay Wilder has a jab, right? Because his right hand is broke and hurt all the time, so he's working on the left arm the whole time. The bottom line is, he was just, his train of thought when he was fighting Fury is, I'm going to knock this dude out because he don't have a chin and stuff like that. So he's not using it. You can get him to use it, but you don't want to tell them that's what you're about to do. Deontay Wilder has a good enough jab already. And if he's working on it, it's going to be better. But I think he's going to be taking a lot of some things to the body as well. That's different. But as far as the jab goes, let people think you don't have one. Maddox Scott shouldn't be telling them anything. Let them think that you don't have a jab. Now, Deontay Wilder's never been tired except for that fight with Tyson Fury, the second fight, at the beginning of the fight. We've never seen that. We've never seen Deontay Wilder tired, exhausted, and like he can't move from the outside. See that move he did when he came in on Stavern, right? Move left, right, and then bam, 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 right? All those things, tired people don't do that, right? So we know what time it is with Deontay Wilder. I just hope that he stops telling everybody what's up. So bottom line, we can make it short here, is Deontay Wilder might have some different tactics against Tyson Fury in this fight, if it happens. And I just think he should do whatever he's going to do, but don't tell you. You feel me? Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm about to hear y'all.